Hello everyone. Today I'd like to talk about the contents of my new book and how we can live our unknown future as happily as possible. First, let me talk about the past. Do you know the average lifespan of Japanese people about 7 years ago? Even for women, it was only in their early 60s. This means that in the past, I would probably have only a few years left to live. People stopped working at 55 because they only had 5 or 10 years left. Because life was short and the family lived together. People didn't need to prepare for living alone in old age. But how about now? The average lifespan for women is almost 90. 1 in 2 women will live beyond 90. We are the first pioneer in human history. We may live 30 or 40 more years after our 50s and 60s with good health and energy. You know what this means? It means we have no role model. Our parents and grandmothers never experienced this kind of life. People used to say, you must be quiet when you get old, or it's embarrassing to start something new at your age. But those ideas come from a time when life was much shorter. We are the first generation to live for 100 years. That is why we can make our own rules. The time of giving up our happiness for others is over. So, how should we live in this new age? I think of a woman named Chiyo Uno. She was a writer who built her own career and lived independently when society expected women to stay at home. People criticized her, but she ignored them. She said, I don't care at all about what other people say because I'm too busy living my own life. She focused on the joy of the present moment. We can learn from her wonderful way to being selfish. To do that, please remember 2 things. First, stop expecting someone else to make you happy. Treat yourself as your best friend. Second, think about the time you have left and live together as the youngest day of your life. A woman who stands on her own feet and protects her own life is strong. Let's stop being afraid of being alone. This app is the best amusement park. Why not enjoy it until the very last moment? Until the closing bell rings? We are the star of your own life. Please read this book carefully. Write down your values, solve them one by one, and enjoy your second or even third youth. Thank you very much for listening.